हाँ, कोई स्ट्रीम चालू हुई? ओके वेट, कुछ बोलना था। when we should start? Okay, 10 minutes we have. ओके, वीडियो लाइव हो गई है। 10 मिनट तक अभी ये दिखेगा, और जब तुम बोलना तो फिर मैं एग्जैक्टली 4 बजे की इंट्रो वीडियो प्ले होगी। इंट्रो वीडियो के बाद तुम लोग स्टार्ट कर देना, ठीक है?
ठीक है।
आई एम कमिंग टू।
Delete extension pack. Click on this downloads button.
Share your screen actually. Ruchira, share your screen actually, so that directly we will start.
अभी शेयर करूं?
हाँ, शेयर कर दो।
अच्छा, एक सेकेंड।
Fine.
Okay, so it is 4 o'clock now, and I think we should start. A very good evening to one and all present, and hope you're having a very Merry Christmas. Welcome to this short introductory session, the first of many to come. Today we will just see the software that we'll be using in future sessions. So let's get started. The plan of action is that we'll have 2 sessions every week. One will be on Wednesday and one on Sunday. They will be short and to the point. All of you will be required to complete the given tasks before the next session so that we can discuss any doubts in the beginning and then continue with the explanation part. One important point to be noted is that most of our learning will be based on self-study, now and in future too. So we believe self-study is the best way to learn. If you find anything interesting, we highly encourage you to go on and use Google, YouTube, or any other book or source that you learn more on that topic. Today we'll start with the basic classification of hackers. You can classify them on many bases. There can be software hackers, hardware hackers, or social engineers. Today we'll be looking at white hats, black hats, and grey hats. Black hat hackers are those that have malicious intent. They might get into your system to steal information, leak important data, block activities that are running in your system, delete your data, modify your data, etc. All these activities are highly illegal and have severe punishment if caught. So our motive is definitely to not become one of them. White hat hackers are also there, which they do all the above activities but with permission. That's cool, right? They are hired by companies to hack into their networks or systems so that they get to know about their existing loopholes or vulnerabilities. And they are fixed later so that they can be protected, their systems can be protected from future black hat attacks. Grey hats are those that lie somewhere in the middle of white hats and black hats. They don't exactly have any malicious intents and do not indulge in illegal activities purposely, but they do hack into systems for bringing the weaknesses into notice or just for fun sometimes. Sometimes they are rewarded for bringing these vulnerabilities into attention, and sometimes they might be warned to not indulge in these types of activities. There's actually another category of hackers called suicidal hackers. They can go to any lengths to bring down some company or be a part of some big scam. They are not afraid of any punishment or of getting caught. They just do it for fun, and so that they get the name of suicidal hackers. Now, when we hear the term hacking, a thing which comes into our head is we get a very wrong idea that hacking involves breaking into other people's Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, getting all their personal information, etc., etc. But the reality is far away from that. Hacking does not just involve cracking passwords or entering other people's social media. Basically, social media is just a part of it. Hacking is actually a generalized umbrella term for finding vulnerabilities in a system. When we say vulnerabilities, we actually mean loopholes. Our job is to find these loopholes that have the possibility of being exploited. So, what are we going to learn in these sessions? We'll teach you how to look for these vulnerabilities that we've been talking about till now. We will give you an idea about some basic tools that you can use. So, hopefully by the end of these sessions, you will get a clear overview of hacking. This will be very useful for your future if you are interested in pen testing or ethical hacking as a career. You can also participate in bug bounty competitions that are held online. There will be many more doors open to you, which you can explore once you get an idea about these basics after these sessions are over. Now, at any time, if you have doubts, feel free to put them down in the comments section, and one of us will definitely reply to your doubts. So, today our task will be to download Linux in our systems. For doing that, we have two options. One is setting up the dual boot, or downloading VirtualBox. Dual boot is basically partitioning our system into two parts. One will be running regular Windows and the other will be for Linux. This one is a little risky because there are chances that something might go wrong and we might mess up the existing Windows configuration. But if you're confident enough that you can follow the instructions properly, definitely go for it. The other option is VirtualBox. It is like a virtual computer within your computer. You can install Kali Linux in it and it will work like a separate PC within your PC. The links for both these methods will be shared in the comment section. So please go through them. Choose any one and follow the instructions. I'll show you how VirtualBox works. So this is how the VirtualBox looks like. Once you click on it, it will give you an option to run your machines. I have Kali Linux already installed and it is already running, so it shows me the option. And this is my Kali Linux. It will ask you to set up a username and a password the first time you open it. And after that it will run like a normal PC, but in Linux. The operating system will be Linux. The other option is dual boot, and again the links for both of them are shared in the comment section. They'll be pinned, and if you have any doubt, you can ask us at any point of time. Now let us look at what are CLI and GUI. When we buy a new computer or a laptop, we have Windows pre-installed in it. One second.
चल रहा है अभी। हाँ सब चल रहा है। अरे सब स्टार्ट हो चुका है, सब चल रहा है। हाँ 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 उनको निकाल दो, उनको बोलो कि यूट्यूब में। अरे फोन दो, हम कट कर देंगे बाद में। चलो ठीक ठीक।
Okay, carrying on from where we left, there's these graphical user interface and command line interface. The laptops and computers which we buy have Windows pre-installed in them. These Windows is an example of graphical user interface. It is very intuitive. We naturally understand what we are supposed to click on to make the computer do something. This GUI is also available in Linux. We'll see that in a minute. But there's something also called CLI. About 50-60 years ago, computers had operating systems like Unix and MS-DOS. They have something called a terminal or a command prompt. Here you're supposed to give a command to make the computer do something. Even Windows has a command prompt. So I'll show you the command prompt for Windows. This is the command prompt for Windows. Now the problem with CLI is we need to remember the commands for the operating system. You can see all these commands by using help. It will give you a list of commands. So now, for example, if you want to set the date, you can just type date here. And it will give you the option to set a new date. If you do not know how this works, you can also ask for help. And it will give you the instructions of what you're exactly supposed to do. You can do this for each and every command and you can play around. Now, similarly, both of these are also available in Linux. If you want to use the graphical user interface, you just simply right click and say you want to create a new folder. You just say create folder, give it some name, and it will be created. But the other way is to do that through a terminal. You say mkdir, which means make directory, and you create a new directory. If you want to enter that directory, you say cd, which means change directory, and you are in the new directory called new underscore. Now if you want to know more about these commands, again, we can say help. It will give you a list of all these commands. If you want to know more about any one of them, we just say help. And it will tell you in detail what are the options available with it. For example, there's another command called rmdir, and you can remove the newly created directory which we had made new. So now new has been deleted. We can try out all these arguments that have been given here. Let me clear the screen. For example, verbose, which the short is V. If you say new, it tells us what it is doing. It shows us the process verbally. It says created directory new. So if you want to create, say, multiple directories, it says created directory 1, and then it says created directory 2 inside 1, and then it has created another directory 3 inside 2, which is inside 1. So you can play on with these commands, and so the homework for today will be to install Linux using any one of the methods that we'll be sharing in the comment section, either dual boot or install VirtualBox and Kali Linux in it. The other option is and the other homework is to play with the commands that we've given that are available in these terminals. Now, why do we need this terminal? This is because when we target a system, we won't have access to its mouse, but we have access to the screen. We have to modify or attempt to create new activities, may run new activities through our keyboard. That's the reason we need to learn all these commands and be comfortable with them, and we should be able to use the terminal present in our target system. There's another small activity which you can do if you're interested. There are websites called Try Hack Me and Hack the Box. So you can sign up for these and try the various machines available in them, rooms available in them. For example, I'll show you Try Hack Me. You have to sign up for them, and then it will have multiple rooms. You can learn any topic which interests you. You can explore all these categories. There's web, there's Windows, forensics, reversing, networking, crypto, etc. And the other is Hack the Box. Now, signing up to Hack the Box is not so straightforward. It asks you for an invite code, and it's your job to hack into this website and find an invite code so that you can sign up. It will give you a hint if you need to. So that's it for today. Tasks we have given for the next session are to somehow install Linux. So the link will take you to this YouTube video, which shows you how to set up dual boot in your system. The steps have been explained very clearly, and if you have any doubts, you can post them in the comment section. The other is to install VirtualBox.
Linux ISO image file. Open any browser and search.
And then Kali Linux. After this is done, play around with commands in the terminal, and then try signing up for Hack the Box and try out those videos. If you have any doubts, you can post them in the comment section. Otherwise, we are done for today. Thank you.